Hi, you guys. It's Sally with Amelia Salon. I want to talk to you all about my previous video, which was done minutes apart. Earlier, I sprayed coconut water with manoi oil on my hair, and I hated it. And I almost had a breakdown after I did it, so I had to stop the previous video. So now looking at my hair is beginning to dry out, as you can see. And my body is pretty much gone that I had in my hair. And the curl pattern that I had, the definition that I had with my twist set is pretty much leaving. So yeah, spraying water on your hair is pretty much just too much. Like I said in the previous video, it's treating your hair like you have a jerry curl and you do not, or a permanent wave and you don't have that. So, all right, the water is going to be on the pH scale. On the pH scale is going to be from 7 to a 9.8. 7 is going to be neutral, and your anything above 7 is going to be on the alkaline side. Naturally, our scalp and our hair is going to be 4.5 to 5.5, as I explained in previous videos. It's going to be that because our sebaceous glands and our sweat glands make it acidic to keep down bacteria and fungi. So when you're spraying water on your hair all day long, and also using products with a higher pH, you're not allowing your hair or your scalp to be acidic. So it needs to be acidic because, once again, it's keeping the bad bacteria and the fungi away off of your scalp. So those who are experiencing that has yeast on their scalp, which you cannot use Monistat 7 on your scalp. Please don't. I will talk about that in a later video. So you can't use that. You can't use certain things on your scalp in order to get rid of the yeast or to get rid of a flaky scalp. So thinking that the water is going to help your scalp out, no. Now drinking the water, if you hydrate your body, hydrating your body is going to allow that your blood, is going to allow your blood to carry that water to where it needs to go. It needs to go into our blood vessels. That feeds our follicles. So when it feeds the follicles, your scalp gets hydration. Your hair gets the hydration that it needs. You don't have to add any water to it unless you're shampooing your hair. You don't have to do that. Now, curl refreshers, as I spoke on before, curl refreshers are going to be things like the main choice tropical moringa. Okay, and also it's going to be the Talia Wahid. It's going to be a whole lot of different things that you can spray your hair down with. Just go to the beauty supply store and look for the curl refreshers. Okay, so this is not a competitive thing as to who says what on YouTube. It's not that. I'm just trying to give you the correct information. So once again, the scalp and the hair is going to be 4.5 to 5.5. That's anybody. Water is not a moisturizer. It's not. So with that being said, once again, I don't want to sound like I'm rambling. So with that being said, moving on. Your shampoos and your conditioners as well, they need to be acidic. Why? Because what I just said before. So Make sure that your shampoos are acidic and does not have a high pH. When you have a high pH, what happens? You set your scalp up for dryness. You set it up for itchiness, for flakiness. Also, you set your hair up for breaking and also brittle hair. You don't want that. So if in fact that the water is working for you, let it work for you. I have absolutely no problem with that. Let it work. However, for those who do not want to let the water work for them and they've had problems with the water, how do you do this? How do you keep your hair moisturized? Okay, shampoo, very good shampoo. A shampoo that's going to be on the acidic side after you've shampooed. Now you're going to do a deep conditioner. Your deep conditioner is going to consist of a hydration plus a protein. You're never going to use protein by itself. You're never going to use the hydration by itself. You want both. You want strength and you want your hydration. Okay? So, after you go under the dryer, you're going to go under the dryer after you put this on your hair, you're going to go under the dryer for 15-20 minutes, depending on what your product says. Go under the dryer or under a steamer. Why are we going under the steamer or the dryer? Because the heat is going to open up our cuticles and it's going to allow a deeper penetration of that product. This is how you're going to soften your hair up if you're experiencing brittle hair. All right, so after you've done that, now we're going to rinse our hair. We're going to rinse it with a cool tempered water. Okay? After you've rinsed, now you can do your leave-in conditioner. What's going to be your leave-in conditioner? Not oil and water. You just rinse your hair with water. You just put water in your hair. Okay, so now you're going to get a very good leave-in conditioner. Leave-in conditioners, what do? They make the hair more pliable. This is what they do. They make your hair, it gives your hair a little slip so that it's easy to comb through with a wide tooth comb, not a bristle brush. You're breaking your hair off because your hair is wet. Your hair is not strong when it's wet. It's weak when it's wet. Remember that. Some people say it's weak when it's dry. It's weak when it's wet. It's weak. I've seen hair that just snaps and pop off when it's wet. Okay, so now that you've done that, now we're going to do a cream. You can use oil if you want to, but there are some products that already come with oil in it. Once again, like Lisa Ekberry, she has a Moisture Plus moisturizer. The first thing in her product is going to be hydrogenized whole wheat protein. Okay. Also, it's going to have hers have jojoba oil in it. So this product right here is really, really good. Okay. So if you can't find something like that, Camille Rose, she has one that's natural as well. Also, if you're looking for another moisturizer, here is the main choice. Is a daily moisturizer. So this one is really good as well. There's also, I said Camille Rose, Moisture Milk, really good. You're going to moisturize your hair with this product. Go under the dryer after you've set your hair with this product. Not rod sets, please, not rod sets. If you're doing twist sets or if you're doing braid outs, this is what you can do with your hair or use these products on your hair. Once you've done that, then the next thing you were going to do is go under the dryer. 45 minutes to maybe an hour, just all depends. Go under the dryer. Your hair is not going to be completely dry depending on the length of your hair. Once you dry, take your hair loose. See how beautiful it is. close up the parts that's in your hair. All right, some people like myself, I can go probably a couple of days without moisturizing my hair. Some can't. Some have to moisturize daily. My hair can pretty much be moisturized for an entire week. That's just my hair. I love it. So a lot of people hate it, but I love that my hair can stay moisturized for a week because I've trained my hair. The thing about natural hair is you have to train it. So train it, love it, and do it. Rock your natural hair. So I'm pretty much out of time now, so I'm going to talk to you guys a little later. Thank you for watching. Bye.